EagleRunner.com. You can do it. Okay, I'm going to teach you how I make a pot of coffee. I'm going to follow the instructions. I have 4 cups according to my Mr. Coffee pot. Here's the filters I use. It's not so much the name brand, it's the filter type. You want to make sure you get the tall filters. They make some that are shorter and smaller. And a lot of times the coffee grounds will just flow over the filter and get into your coffee. Put my 4 cups of water into my Mr. Coffee water reservoir. According to that coffee pot, I had 4 cups. Okay, now I'm going to take my filter container and grounds container. Make sure you get it seated in there properly. If it isn't set in there right, you're going to have a mess and it won't work. Okay, here's my coffee, Seattle's Best. And on the side it says we suggest 1 rounded tablespoon of coffee for every 6 fluid ounces of water. But it's your coffee, it's your cup, make it exactly the way you want. Okay, so I'm going to take my coffee and I'm going to put in 4 rounded tablespoons. Here's also the big question. Is it a heaping tablespoon, a level tablespoon, round tablespoon? Everybody does it differently. But if it's your first pot that you're making, you need to consider this and try to get it as close to what you think it should be. And if you like your coffee strong, you're going to make them a little bigger. If you like it weak, you're going to make them a little bit less. Okay, we got our 4 tablespoons in there. Once you get them in there, make sure you take that water spout and put it over the grounds. Most coffee pots, when you close the lid, it automatically places the spout over the grounds. But just to let you know, don't make that mistake. Turn it on, give it a couple of minutes, and you have coffee. Okay, let's see what come out here. Okay, this coffee looks a little bit dark. It's drinkable, and I like my coffee strong, so this isn't bad. But if it's your first time, you're probably not going to like it. So while you're doing this process, you ought to measure the amount of water you put. Don't believe the side of the pot. That says I have 4 cups in there, and I'm going to show you here. I have like 2 1/4 cups. I have roughly 18 ounces of water in that 4 cup position. And that just made it a little bit darker, a little bit stronger. It's more like espresso. So when you're making your coffee, especially your first time, and you're doing all the measurements, also measure your water. Don't believe the side of your coffee pot. See, there's 2 cups, 2 1/4. So I have 1 3/4 of a cup of coffee missing. So that's what made it a little bit stronger than you'd want it to be. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video and thanks for watching.